Hello there and welcome back to another episode of Chris Tourbook. Right now I am in Bolivia, in the city of La Paz, at the hotel Las Brisas Sur. And we're gonna play here tonight. We had a meet and greet earlier on and the fans seems to be excited, so I think it's gonna be a good night. It's a sky bar here at the hotel and it's a pretty cool view out of this restaurant. And before we get going, I just want to remind you about the memberships here at my channel. So if you like my vlog and all this other stuff that I do, you can support the channel by becoming a member, a supporter of Doom, endorser of Doom, and you can go all in Doom. Don't forget about that. But now, let's go. We are going to try the lion bane here. I don't know what it's called. This one. We're gonna try those.
Ooh. Oh, it's going fast! Oi, oi, oi! Ay, 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 ay! I try to not think about it.
The way down is much worse than the way up.
Don't fuck with me, guys. Ish.
Oi, oi. Ooh, it's
Trim
very
those
close.
bushes.
Very close.
Trim the bushes.
Somebody wanna join? Nope.
So we are doing all this. Now we stopped in Obrajes for picking more people. Nobody's coming in. We continue here. Then to the end of the green line.
So there we stop for coffee.
Then we can stop for coffee or continue to the center with this blue line.
Really?
It's the blue line. That's the yellow line. This is the green line. It's the hub. It's the main hub. It's a big network of these lifts.
It's like Hallsberg.
Yeah, Hallsberg in Sweden.
Big iron vein hub.
Iron Bane.
Iron
hub.
Bane.
Swedish iron baners. No, it's a railroad hub in Sweden called Hallsberg.
This venue right there looks exactly like Scandinavium in Gothenburg. Scandinavium 2. It's sister arena. Traffic here seems a bit chaotic, but it's the land of the horn. You drive, yeah, you can hear. Whatever you do, you just honk.
Yep.
You just honk a little bit here.
Want to say hi to somebody? You just.
And if you're gonna drive forward, you're and if you drive backwards, it's Here comes one of those cool Dodge buses. And every car looks like a taxi. Maybe nobody drives by themselves here. Everyone goes by the taxi. I'm not sure how many metal concerts there is here, but here you have the new poster. And the poster behind is the one from the last time we were here. I don't know if there's been any more bands in here.
No, this is
Since then.
Yeah, it's some other bands up there, but.
Yeah.
But this is called the Therion corner.
The Therion corner,
okay.
yeah.
You're only allowed to put Therion in this specific corner.
Now we are entering the witch market. Which?
Which one?
The witch market.
But which
Yeah,
one?
but which?
Yes.
The witch market.
The.
Ah, witch. Watch Willy Boom Boom Boom. So we are at the restaurant, at the terrace. This is how close the electricity is. Shall we die or not?
Don't touch it.
What's going on here?
My team is playing. That's going on.
You're that excited?
I am.
His team is losing. We need to.
So we are at like 4,000 meters height. And for a show at this height, you need some oxygen. Dieter is prepping here.
Yeah, this one is empty.
Is it empty?
This is an empty one. Yeah.
That's not the good one then. And we take this one that Vidal has been using. So if you need to breathe, you go to that one if you run out of air during the show. Interesting nights. for tonight. Cheers. Okay, so here is touring tips and tricks with Chris. You know, many times you face weird problems when you tour around the world. A regular one is the power problem. You know, all the different sockets, the different connectors, and you need all these things, you know. But then there is another issue that sometimes the connector fits, but the plugs are still not working properly together. So let's check this out, and I'm gonna learn you how to do this. I have this travel charger here, very good. In this hotel room here in Bogota, this is the only power socket available on the floor. And this one I think is kind of a multi-country thing, because you have really weird shape on this one, so I think many different contacts could fit here, and then you have the USB. First problem is that, if you look here, all my cables are USB-C, so they are not going to fit in there. Then, this of course fits here. Perfect. You're going to fall down, and there is no power. You will see there is a light right there. And try again. Not going to happen. So I cannot really charge anything, and that's the only power plug in here. So what to do? Okay, here's the hack. So this is what to do. You look around in the hotel room. What do we have here? We have a coffee machine, fridge, that's not gonna help. We have some snacks. Maybe the snacks will help, I don't know. Could do. If we look here, it's a pretty big gap, so we need something bigger. So under the table here, we have a bin. So we take the bin, we put it here, and we try it now. Almost. We're not done yet, so we need to find something more. So let's go back to the snack bar. And here we have a Snickers. A Snickers is a good formula. So let's try with the Snickers. We put the Snickers around there, I think. We take the power plug. And it's almost working properly. Maybe the cables need to go this way, because you see it has to lean a little bit backwards. And there you go. The light is on. Let's try and see if it works. There is power. And there you have it. That's how you solve some power plug issues sometimes at the hotels. And on these international tours, it's pretty common that I need to do this thing. Let's say I do it 4 times out of 10. I need to figure this power plug situation out. The snack bar is a good way to start. And then you can check if it's, you know, like this, a big gap, you find something bigger, you know. And there you have it. This week's tips and tricks on tour with Chris Davidsson. Remember, you can be a fool, but never be stupid. Today we have a dressing room. A very nice venue. I hope it's a lot of people coming here tonight. I don't know how many, but I heard the pre-sales are pretty good. So I expect it to be crazy out here later on. You know, South America, Colombia has a very good crowd. And new venue, lots of people. It like checks every mark for a good concert. Hello guys. See you later. Today we are in a very old venue here in Cali, but it's very cool looking. So let's have a little tour in the venue here in Cali and check out what's going on. So this is the first balcony, and then you have the floor below. And you can see it looks pretty old. And then there's 2 floors more. Today the top balcony is open, but all the others are pretty much sold out. And now I am on the second balcony, and it's pretty high, and I don't really like heights. I will stand back a little bit. And here you have the view from the stage. Out here you have fans waiting to get inside the venue and eating, getting some merchandise, and they're probably waiting for a pretty good night, I guess. And that's it from the tour. Now it's time to get ready for the show. How was your show?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Cali is, wow. But it was very warm, very hot.
It was, yes, you're right.
Wasn't it? But the audience were great. And we were too, I think.
Today is the last show of the week. There is a fascinating fan here today. I've never seen a fan like this before. I think it is some kind of old theater, and probably they have some kind of musicals or things like this going on. There were some weird items in the back.
Look at this, it's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, badass!
Beautiful, it's beautiful.
Check these masks out.
Yeah.
So all this fancy gear is the opening act's gear. I thought it was the venue's gear. Cool, very dedicated. I like that. So what was the name of the band?
Gaia's Pendulum.
Check them out on the internet thingies.
Nom.
It seems like there's like a little after party going on. It was the last show of the week, so let's check in. A teardown party, here we go. Yes, Gildas, show the dance moves. Oh, you're right. So I've played a few shows down here in Colombia now, and this week there's been a backup bass following along all the time, and now the week is over and it's actually the first time I see it. Here it is, Fender Jazz. But you know what, Schecter is too good, so you don't need the backup bass. Cheers. Anton,
Yes.
how was your show then?
The best.
The best?
Yeah.
Of course.
Best in my life.
All right.
Yeah.
It always is. Every show is the best in your life.
Next one is the best.
Told you.
Okay, that's it for this week on Chris Tourbook. It has been a great week. It's been a lot of fun. And if you enjoy, don't forget to become a membership of one of the Doom tiers. But now, let's go and have a drink and be happy. It's been a great week. Cheers, guys. See you next week.